Hey everyone, Dee here. So nice to see you, and I wanted to record this as part of my video diary, just my progression and a record for myself, and hopefully something that might help somebody else when they're facing a similar situation. And so I'm about 3 years down my self-development journey, and sometimes I find it's really hard to see how far you've come. And today I went to a meeting because I always avoid those kind of things because I don't feel like I fit in, and I don't know what to say, and I haven't started any work yet, and I don't feel like I'm as good as anyone else, and so I don't go. And then I don't learn anything, and I'm not around different natured people, and I'm not around more positive people that actually lift you up, and it just spirals a bit further down. So I'm really glad that I went today because it definitely helped my whole day, because I went from there to judo to watch my niece compete, which is pretty awesome, and spend the afternoon with my sister and marked all of my work assignments. And then I met with another friend on the way home and had dinner with her and caught up for a couple of hours. And now I'm home and I've had a really productive day. It started with a swim at the pool. But really this video is more about, why I need to keep those things in my life, and while it's important to have a different lifestyle, I guess, to do things in a different way when you want something different, and sometimes it feels uncomfortable. And right now I have this huge thing in the back of my mind second guessing myself, because I've lived in a house that my parents bought in order to help me get out of an abusive relationship, and I was always meant to support all the bills and everything, and a long story short, I didn't. And it's really only been about 12 to 18 months that I've been reliable, and I've been given till June next year if I'd like to buy the house, and I need to pay off a credit card debt for roughly the same amount of money that I've committed to investing in a course. A year of online support and mentorship, and this is going to cost just short of $1,000 a month, and I'm doubting myself, and really got all these stories playing around in my head, and all centered in not feeling worthy or not believing in myself, I think, because I don't think that I feel unworthy anymore, but certainly it's a lack of belief in myself that I could actually be successful at the things that I would like to do, which is to bring a community of women together and to help you to achieve anything that you want to through living this journey myself and sharing it with you. So when it's in the early stages for you, you can see that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and that some days you're going to really feel crap and find it hard to keep on track, but it's important to just keep on track. And so I'm just having this whole story going around in my head. What if I'm not good enough? What if it's not successful? Whereas when I decided that I really wanted to do it, I thought that's such an awesome investment. Yes, I need $10,000 to pay off my credit card so that I can even be considered to get a housing loan. But at the same time, I need to have guidance and mentorship with my health, and I need to have guidance and mentorship with my finances, and I need to have guidance and mentorship with my business, and I need to have guidance and mentorship with my direction. And so if I invest this money, it's not wasting, it's not gambling, it's not doing that. It's only a waste if I don't take any action. It's only a waste if I don't use the information that I've been given, because what I'm going to get is going to be huge in helping me move forwards. Being around those positive people, staying in a positive group where people want to build you up instead of put you down, help me to learn how I can help other people to achieve the same thing. And then the other side of my brain is, listening to my mom and dad's voice, really, and just that whole, they want what's best for me, and they've loved and supported me, and, through a lot of stuff. But, just they would see this as a waste that money could go towards paying off the credit card, towards getting this house, because they're retired now and I need to take this over. And I'm definitely torn in that. I feel on one hand that it's such a really great decision to make, because without these skills and tools and maybe mentorship and having people support me, it's going to be a lot harder and take a lot longer, and I'll fight a lot harder for it. Or I can just invest this money in myself because I am worth it. I'm worth $900 a month, and at the moment, maybe that's a good trade. It still goes up and down in my mind, which is why I wanted to record this now, because it's really, asking myself, what are the benefits of mentorship? And I get so much more excited. The reason why I'm really having this battle is because I doubt my own action. Because in the past, I've not taken action. I've had the information and I've done it for a few weeks or a few months and then stopped. So I have to ask myself, why is it different this time? Why is it different this time? And I think it's because I've done enough work on myself now, and after going to self-mastery a couple of weekends ago and realizing that my core belief was I am unworthy of love. I mean, anything that follows I am is so powerful. And when I wrote that down, I just burst into tears, because no wonder I've been looking for all this love outside of myself, everywhere else, being able to be in an abusive relationship, gambling, have friends, pretending I was stupid so that I would have friends, all this, thinking about other people first, not voicing my opinion, not standing up, just going with the flow, switching from one thing to another, never really, having my own self, because I was looking for somebody else to satisfy me. It's why I haven't been able to start, and keep on track with this whole idea of this community of women and this help, this kindness, this contribution that I could make, to the world. Because I'm waiting for somebody else to help me, but I don't need anyone else. I just need to believe in myself. And that's what mentoring makes me think and makes me feel, and it's so exhilarating that I know it's the right choice to make. I just have to be brave enough to step through the fear that I have, the fear that I might fail, and that would seem like wasted money, that my parents would be disappointed, I think is at the core of that I would be disappointed. And so sometimes I don't try, because if you don't try, then you can't fail. And you can't be disappointed, and yet that's such a crap life to live, and I feel like I failed, so it's really just crap. And talking about it, even just to myself, to you guys, to this video that I'll show sometime in the future, I don't know, whenever it feels right to show it publicly. But when I look back at it myself, in looking back at my journey, when I look at even videos that I've made before, I can see my ups, downs, highs and lows. And that's what it's all about. It's just pushing forwards, because when I think about the alternative of not doing this course and not taking any action towards getting fit and healthy, and not taking any action towards creating the life that I love, not taking any action to showing my body that I love it, showing my mind that I love it by feeding it good information and feeding it good food, and feeding it good exercise and having it a healthy weight, and not smoking, because I still smoke for now, but feeding it with air and oxygen and meditation and peace and kindness and love, that's got to be so much better. So just gonna go for it, and I'm just going to go for it, because it's definitely time to take action and to believe in myself. So I've got rid of, I am unworthy of love. That's gone. I've replaced it with, I love myself so much. I'm a beacon of light and love for everyone. And it feels so awesome to say that. And when I do my meditation and breathing, that's what I just say to myself. When I breathe in, I go, I am worthy of love. And when I breathe out, I go, I'm a beacon of love and light for everyone. And it actually feels really good to just keep reaffirming that to myself. So, yeah, this one's done. And I guess, just you've got to have a look at both options and decide what's the motivating factor, and when you drill down to it, tonight for me, it's that whole fear of disappointment, disappointing my parents, of not achieving, so stopping that whole fear around that, and not taking action, because then I won't fail. So if I just choose that I'm going to take action because this is my business, this is where I want my life to go, it's not only where I'm going to eventually earn money, but it's my passion, it's what I want to do, it's what I think that everything in my life that I've experienced is for this, to share this with the world and to help as many people as I possibly can. So that being said, be kind to yourself. Always be kind to everyone that you meet and this super amazing earth that we live on, today and every day. Talk to you soon.